Hello everyone. Trans fat, as you all guys know very well, it is a very dangerous even for the human life. Not recently, but even it's a always important topic. Like WHO brought the reports, published a report regarding the elimination of trans fat. This time if you people eat like a kurkure type of products as a chips and all, so on the wrapper is already mentioned the kurkure is even trans fat free. So it means there is something which is negative with the trans fat for the human health. And here, this is a reason. Here, I just brought one of the example of kurkure reason. It is very common for all of you. Here, whatever the WHO published their own reports, I just brought one of the article that is connecting with it. It is very important topic regarding the health issues. WHO reports on the elimination of trans fat. Is my lesson number 7, guys, and you all guys are listening me, Dr. Ravi Agrahari on Purvanchal IAS online platform. I'm a director of Purvanchal IAS Gorakhpur, where I'm providing the face-to-face classes. Last 18 years, I'm taking classes for civil services aspirants. 1,000+ selection already happened in my guidance. My 2 books published on the Mc Graw Hill. These are highly selling and highly successful book for the UPSC and all state PSC examinations. So one is on science and tech and second is environment. Don't miss to read the book, guys. It is highly recommended to all of you. It's my Telegram channel. Those I'll suggest to all of you regarding if you want to connect with me. So you can connect on the Telegram. Even this PDF, those I'm taking the classes right now, you people can also download from that site. I'm also available on the social media platform, Facebook and Instagram. This is my link here. You people can connect with me. And my YouTube platforms, Dr. Ravi Agrahari's classes, Purvanchal IAS. Here you can find out all the current updates. And last year, one more information I just want to tell you. It is one of the Diwali offer for all of you. And this is a highly recommended book. Those I told to all of you guys. This book I just taught on the Purvanchal IAS applications. So download the Purvanchal IAS application and join it, guys. The price is 5,000 rupees less right now from the nominal prices. So it's a 2,999. It is available. Directly go and join my all the science and technology classes on this price in this duration of time. So it's a great opportunity to connect all of you. The courses are available in separately, both in English and Hindi medium. So finally, we are here into the discussion of the topic trans fat and its elimination report. Actually, trans fat is a kind of unsaturated fat. There are 2 types of fats. The one is saturated and second is unsaturated. These saturated and unsaturated kind of terminologies are actually connecting on the basis of chemistry. If you go on the double bond and triple bond, the saturated fat, single bond you will get as unsaturated. I'm just telling you guys, unsaturated fatty acids are not safe for the human health, nothing more. But one thing I'm telling you, those trans fatty acids are unsaturated fatty acids on the basis of chemical composition and the chemical bondings and the nature of the compounds, chemical compounds, it is not safe for the human health. And this unsaturated fat is a type of trans fat actually. It can be naturally available and may be developed for the industrial purposes. So even industrial purposes, even for the purposes, trans fat also develop. Just kurkure inside, if you people use the earlier trans fat, it means this type of trans fat is what? It's a kind of synthetic fat those we are using for industrial purposes. Okay, see one thing more, if you will go into the example of trans fat, those are naturally available. The best example I'll tell you is especially ruminant animals. Ruminant animals, guys, cows and buffalo, those are doing the ruminations as sieving type of process, like in the free time they are moving their own mouth, chowing type. This is called rumination in the technical words. Even the cows, buffalo, sheep, goats, everywhere, guys, everywhere. Okay, in that cases, if people are taking their own dairy items, are taking their own meat products. So the dairy item and the meat products, they have a presence of trans fat, everybody remember. And this dairy product, as I'm telling you guys, the red meat is highly dangerous, highly cholesterolic. Reason in the case of red meat have a presence of low density lipoprotein, and low density lipoprotein is a kind of, it generates a high cholesterol. And again, I'm telling you guys, the same type of situation also happen in the case of trans fats. But what is the natural source of trans fat? I just spoken you guys, that's the ruminant animals, even the meat products and their own dairy items. So many example of ruminant animals like cattle, sheep, goats, you can find this type of features. But in the case of industrial production of the trans fat, guys, what is going to be happen? How the industrial production of trans fat happen? Very simple, guys. Do one thing. Those vegetable oil you people know very well. Okay, those are obtained from the plants derived. In these vegetable oil, when you do the hydrogenation process, it means if you do the hydrogen addition with the vegetable oil, guys, after they convert into the liquid form of liquid type of fats, and when you keep this liquid type of fat into the on the room temperature, guys, it will be solidify, and this solidify form of fat and the normal room temperature, those earlier has been generated through the help of hydrogenation process. Whenever you have done the addition of hydrogen with the vegetable oil, this PHO develop, and this PHO as a partially hydrogenated oil. This partially hydrogenated oil is a kind of industrial sources of trans fat. In that way we have generated it, and this type of industrial sources based PHO means partially hydrogenated oil is not safe, and this type of oil as Kurkure is advertising, like I'm not using this type of thing. So whenever next time you people eat the Kurkure, so kindly see it. This is some of the composition in the picture is written there, which is not relevant. Now come directly about the PHO, partially hydrogenated oil. Partially hydrogenated oil is what? Actually, this type of oil was in use during the 20th century. Okay, actually this type of oil people brought in the place of butter. Butter was very common, guys, but butter was, you know, animals fat, and this butter has what is a kind of trans fat. So ultimately those another alternative people have started as a partially hydrogenated. Okay, partially hydrogenated is what? It is synthetic material. It is synthetic material that even developed for the industrial purposes as a kind of trans fat. It brought especially for the replacement of butters. But you know, in the 20 years of 1950s to 1970s, slowly and gradually, you know, this type of PHO means again a partially hydrogenated oil, it got very popular. Like, it is not good for the human health. It created a massive negative health impacts. Okay, massive negative health impacts. So that is the reason, guys, discovery of the negative health impacts, okay, that was reported in that period of time. And see one thing more, guys, this type of fat actually people are using into the deep frying items. You know, baked goods and all deep frying items, people are using this, that you people remember. And see one thing more, I just want to tell you guys, actually according to WHO has made some limits for the use of the trans fat. What WHO has recommended? WHO has recommended at least those energy intake we are doing. In this case of energy intake, the contribution of fat should be 1% of total energy intake, less than the 1% of total energy intake. On that basis, you must have to consume what? Even fat. And here I am telling you, suppose you people are doing to take 2000 calorie diet. In this case, the amount of trans fat should be less than 2.2 gram per day. On that basis, it will reach around 1% of total energy intake every day. And that is the reason trans fat, if you people are going to consume, the amount should not exceed more than this. Neither trans fat will increase your LDL cholesterol, and LDL cholesterol, I told you guys, it is responsible to create the heart attack. Even the cholesterol depositions are very common. Okay, this is slowing process, but it is very common. Those are going to deposit inside your arteries, and inside the arteries, when they are going to deposit, so ultimately you people are suffering with the blood pressure type of issues, because blood is not going to flow very easily due to accumulation of the cholesterol inside your arteries. So this is the point here that you people can see in this case. Even see one thing more, guys, there is a data. Even WHO said the diets, if high in the trans fat, increase the heart disease risk up to 21%. And if the diet have a more and more trans fat, in that cases the death can increase up to 28%. This is the WHO data, and this is the reason, guys, even we must have to replace the trans fat in the coming future. You know, actually this WHO started a kind of campaign but it's an online campaign, and this campaign was actually between even this duration of 4th May to 1st June 2018. Okay, that is what this campaign is actually brought by WHO, And the purpose is an online public consultation that WHO is providing regarding the review of draft guideline on intake of trans fatty acids. So overall guys, very very simple. Even for every people, it's a kind of online platforms. It's an online public consultation for consultancy purposes. If anybody want to know about the intake of the trans fatty acids, so it's a kind of awareness those WHO is spread to worldwide. And the duration, you remember, 4th May to 1 June. Around in this duration of time, you people can update regarding the trans fatty acid, how it is not good and how much the consumption everybody should take. Definitely guys, if you want to replace the trans fat or trans fatty acid, so the first and most important point should be what even awareness guys. And see one thing more guys, WHO's global replace trans fat initiative brought in this case of the replace. Okay, this replace have a specific 6 points agenda. And through the help of 6-point agenda procedures, WHO opted removal of the trans fat by 2023 onwards. Okay, and see one thing more guys, this replace type of even the initiatives brought in 2018. And even the initiative and the purpose of these initiatives were ever around in the 58 countries, around more than 3 billion people across 58 countries are now protected against the harmful trans fat in the food. So that is the more motive, and here WHO is trying to save the life of human being worldwide. See one thing more guys, actually it was launched especially to help the countries eliminate industry produced trans fatty acid by 2023 from the food supply. So I hope you will remember the target of WHO is 2023. By end of this, at least we will stop the use of trans fatty acid. What India is doing, at last I'll go into the report of FSSAI, you just wait. See one thing more guys, this campaign, as you know, that launched in 2018. Okay, this campaign those launched in 2018, especially for the trans fatty acid eliminations. It was actually a program brought under the 13 general program of work of WHO. And here under this program of 13 general program of work of WHO, a 5-year work target has been decided for the elimination of trans fatty acid between 2019 to 2023. And this is the reason I'm telling you the removal and the target year of the trans fatty acid for its complete elimination 2023 worldwide. Actually, what is the concept of replace those brought by the WHO? Replace provide the 6 strategic actions. Okay, purpose again I'm telling you, not for household use, not for the natural uses. Those trans fatty acid available actually into the cow and buffaloes type of milk items. Here we are not going to replace them. Actually, these all the WHO based trans fat elimination. It's the process actually for especially for industrially produced trans fats from the food supply. For these elimination purposes, replace type of campaign, a 6 strategic action of WHO brought. What about the replace actions? Replace, here you people see, RE means review, P means promote, L means legislate, later on the A means access, and next C for create, and E for enforce, and now it become as what? Replace. Okay, so here each and every alphabet has some meanings. You come here into the 6 strategic action first. Under the 6 strategic action, the review means what? Actually, you know, you must have to require a policy change, and that is very very important. Review, why it is very important? Any of the data sources those people are taking into the industrially produced trans fat, okay, that review is very very important. Just like I just brought one of the very common example, I just told you as a kurkure wala example. The kurkure wala example, I'm telling you the review should is very very important. Those industry produced going to be happen. Neither the people, even the government, if become very slow, not active, so the companies start to use it. Actually, you know why trans fat people are using? It's very cheap actually. Okay, but they are creating the massive problem. That is the reason it is not. Even you those you people are going to take a 6 rupiah of samosa, na 6 rupiah of samosa on the roadside. Okay, yeah, 5 rupiah of pakoda on the roadside. I'm very sure it may be possible it is a trans fat as a synthetic fat. Okay, the second part of the 6 strategic action is a promote. Definitely guys, industrial produced trans fat replacement should promote to everyone guys. Okay, and here in that cases the fat and the oil become healthier for all of you. Even legislation is very very important guys, to enact the regulatory actions. Okay, regulatory action is very, very important on all the industries, especially for the elimination of trans fat. What is the meaning of access? Access, guys, to monitor of the trans fat content the food supply is very, very important. Those people are going to do consumption, its monitoring is very important. Next one is, guys, awareness. People should also be aware about it. The trans fat is not good for the human life and how much they are creating a negative effect to the human life. Yeah, human health. And side by side too, there is a need of enforcement of the various policies and regulations actually against the trans fat. And in that way, guys, when the government will take a serious action against the trans fat, so slowly and gradually a trans fat will be replaced from the human life, even human consumptions. Okay, actually, guys, one more thing I'm telling you, whatever the decision has been taken. Okay, the target is, everybody remember, 2023 target, especially for 2023 target worldwide. WHO brought a TFA country scorecard. What is a TFA country scorecard? TFA country scorecard will check every moment of time. Even they will do the monitoring of global progress towards the 2023 targets. As very simple, guys, to WHO, those campaign या target has decided for the replacement of trans fat. It is going to regulate at everywhere, guys, properly or not. For that purposes, it do the monitoring to the global progress to achieve the success and the target of 2023. For that purposes, TFA country scorecard launch. Okay, TFA country scorecard launched by WHO. So you remember, guys, that is also very, very important. Okay, actually the campaign of replace was launched in 2018. The target is 2023. Work progress has been started. This is, everybody should know. Actually, what about the trans fat elimination in these cases? Many challenges and opportunities for the future action should be discussed. The one part. Okay, what is here under the WHO report of 2020 that published? The one is the discussion of the challenges and opportunities for the future actions. Under the meeting that all the countries should sit together, even the blockers of the TFA elimination at the country level. Third one, guys, next 12 months we must have to make a proper strategy and priorities. The reason the last report was published in 2022. In the 2022, whatever the last report has been published, now to achieve all the things by 2023 in the elimination of the trans fat, you have a make at least some of the priorities, some strategies for the next 12 months. Neither 2023 target will not be achieved. Okay, so don't be confused on the basis of year. So finally, the elimination process started as a 2018 policy brought 2019 to 2023. Okay, in the 5 years, have every target that you already have seen, and time to time various achievements, various changes we have done to make it successful for the elimination of trans fat by 2023. See, one more thing, guys, in the reference of India. FSSI, I hope you guys know very well, it is in the reference of India. What is in the reference of India, guys? FSSI is what? Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. The Food Safety and Standard Authority of India stated those food items should contain here at least 2% of the trans fat from the January 2022. It should not exceed. Very simple, guys. Actually, those target has been achieved. Actually, January 2021. You just see here, guys. January 2021. And another, I'm telling you, January 2022. You just see, guys. Okay, and target is what? Target year is what? 2023. Target year is 2023. Actually, till January 2021, those trans fatty acid people are using, that percentage should not exceed more than 3%. And January 2022, those trans fat people are using, that should not exceed more than 2%. So ultimately, slowly and gradually, the utilization of trans fat we are going to reduce. This is the 2022 is going on, and now in that way, slowly and gradually, 2023, we people will achieve the target to stop the consumption of trans fat, and that is a statement written here, guys. 3% are less trans fat by January 2021 and 2% are less trans fat by January 22. It was the target as published under the FSSI reports. Okay, that we must have to start in India. And see one thing more, guys, and through the help of it, if we will follow them, we ratify them. whatever the even countries has adopted, similar type of India that adopted, few countries also adopted. So under the few countries, India is also one of them. Through the help of it, India will try to do the elimination of trans fat by 2023 in the phased manner. Okay, see one thing more guys, if you see one of the data, so in 2017 global market volume of partially hydrogenated oil that developed in the industries, if you check, it was approximately 13.6 million tons. And whenever we people do the replacement of this trans fat by 2023, so in the coming next 25 years, people can save a life of around 1.7 crore people, approx 17 million people. So it's a great initiatives that WHO brought in the next coming 25 years. This much of the people will save their own life due to the initiative of WHO campaign, especially for the removal of trans fat from the global world. Okay, and see one thing more guys, if more than 3.2 billion people in 58 countries will be protected from the trans fat by the next year. Okay, so this is here that you people know very well how much the people will get the benefit from this. So this is the overall all the aspects for the safety of the life of human being and give you the better and better life. And neither the people will go into the premature, even the death, those are going to be happen because of heart attack and all. So we people will prevent them, and in that cases the reason of the trans fat will replace very soon in the phase manner. And that is a very good question for the prelims and mains both examination. Everybody remember it. I'm expecting this question, even trans fat based one of the question UPSC already has in your paper prelims examination around 16-17 in your paper. Okay, so please remember trans fat already came in your prelims examination. It is also expected question for your coming year mains examination. So that is the overall about my Telegram channel. Thus I'll suggest to all of you, here you can find out my all the entire PDFs, and stay tuned with me on the Telegram channel here for all the recent updates. My Facebook, Instagram, also connecting with all of you on the social media platform. My YouTube channel, Dr. Ravi Agrahari's classes of the Purvanchal IAS. Here you will connect regarding my science and tech and environment courses and all the current updates. My courses of Purvanchal IAS app. My courses available on the Purvanchal IAS app. As I spoken you earlier, guys. This time the courses price has been changed. The prices are 7999, but in the Deepavali vacation, in this Deepavali offer, I have brought for all of you the price around 2999. And don't forget to join these courses, guys. And next of the courses, environment, agriculture, biology, physics, chemistry will also available on the same app. My face-to-face classes are available on Purvanchal IAS institutions at Gorakhpur, where all the Delhi-based teams are taking the classes at very economical prices. And here many of the benefit you will get it, but for those benefit you people are going to Delhi and Bangalore and many kind of metropolitan cities. So here the fees are around 1/3 of all the Delhi-based institutions. So it's great initiatives by our institution, those I brought, and all the entire courses are designed under my mentorship with all the Delhi-based team as a professional teacher teams. See, this is a book of 6 editions, those I recommend to all of you, and my all the entire 6 book editions is going to complete in the courses those I launch under the Deepavali offer. It is the last one, guys. Okay, next price it will be definitely more than that, but it will never go less than 299. So it's the last price, the minimum price. You will never expect that minimum less than 299 price again will come. So it's opportunity. If you are going to miss it, so you will get even the loss of big opportunity. You will realize your mistake in the coming future. And the courses duration 20th October to 30th October. You will go and download the Purvanchal IAS app, and this is the QR code. Anywhere you people can go and join and connect. Regarding any courses or doubt regarding the face-to-face or the online courses, you will contact on the given numbers. This is the book that I'll cover to all of you guys. This course is available separately in English and Hindi medium both on these applications, and this videos you people can access on your mobile phone and tablets. So thank you everyone. Kindly subscribe the channel, like and share this video, download the PDF from the Telegram group. Don't forget to use the bell icon for the future notification. So God bless you guys. Meet you soon in the next topic with some new other current related updates that may be important for your prelims and mains examination. God bless you. Jai Hind.
पूर्वांचल IAS भारत में सिविल सेवा में सर्वाधिक सिलेक्शन दिलाने वाले डॉक्टर रवि अग्रहरी एंड टीम अब गोरखपुर में भी। पूर्वांचल IAS, पेडलीगंज, इंदिरानगर, गोरखपुर।